central midfield. Oh no, Kanuwa got crosses over to Jejo Kocha and it's a goal.
Yes, my people, as they talk, welcome to Viewingcenterng. Now, Arsenal match we dey wait for and they don't finish. We see the score. Now 5-0. My mind, it shock me because I don't expect Arsenal will play like that because we don't see Chelsea match. We see what happened for Chelsea, but they beat Chelsea 2-0 for their house. Now Arsenal go beat them 2-5-0. Sheffield United. I get my brother here. My brother go tell us. I don't know. I don't go to talk, but Ross, may we meet you.
Okay, I am Abdullahi. I am an Arsenal fan, a die-core Arsenal fan. And today's game was quite spectacular. It was a game that was necessary to, win with a lot of goals. And Arsenal didn't come disappointed. So I expected more of this. And as the game went on, we were able to secure our players from injury. The game wasn't that intensive, but at least we came out victorious, and I expected that 5-0 was even the list of what I expected, more or less like 7-8 to know.
This my brother and our thief be. Is it like 7-8-0-9 they expect because he be thief? Now, this match now who many people score.
Yes.
Though somebody score hat-trick.
Yes.
And two other persons score.
Yes.
Now, from your view from the match, who you feel say now be the man of the match?
Well, to be fair and square, they all played well. But you see, the impact of Rice is always phenomenal in Arsenal game. And if you see his performance for the past couple of games, even right from the time he began, he has always shown the worth of the payment that was made. So Rice to me is the best player of the match, but everybody actually played their own part very, very well as well. So Rice, I would go for Rice on.
Now on a match last week, against Chelsea.
Against Chelsea.
You see the whole Nate play.
Yes.
Now the whole Nate play that last week and this week changes it.
Yes, there is a lot of changes. There is something I called, a psychological effect sometimes. That's whereby even the name of that club, when you hear them, your mind go do big because of the history you've had with that club. So sometimes I just feel it's a psychological occurrence. However, Arsenal didn't play a very good game that last season. There must have been probably tired legs, or Saka was just coming in from injury, and I don't think it's that fit. Even in this game, he wasn't that into the game, although he played his own part. But there are some times whereby a team just have this kind of pull down. Maybe the motivation is not there. So we should have actually came out victorious with Chelsea, but our attitude towards the game was not in its best form. So, and that happens in football. You can never fully or 100% predict football. So that's just what happened, and that game, it went the way it is. And here we are to redeem ourselves, which we have done. And now the most important thing is the consistent result of winning. We know Tottenham is a very, very good rival to Arsenal, and we are trying to show them that they are still an underdog to where our presence is. We know the mates. We know the.
And they look table just now. It suits me as I see table.
Okay.
So I see Chelsea and Man U.
Chelsea, they leave the those matter now. Yes.
Now, you believe say una go fit continue with this at this place?
Yes. So. Due to our last result, if we are being fully statistical, right, our performance last season should actually send a message to everyone that we are competent. Yes, which we are. But, due to some setbacks that we had based on injury and some lack of players, we were unable to achieve that result, which we intended for. But that's football for you. You can never fully predict it. However, this season is going to be different. Tottenham, we are giving him a space to occupy. Now we be landlord, we go so set them out. Now we get there. So that's just it.
This guy will score 3 goals in
Ketia.
If you watch a match last week, the second half they for bring him in.
Yes.
Now today, how you see him playing today? How you see? Because I think 3 goals is scored. It shock me because everybody they feel saying that they Saka. That they will score. But this boy come from behind, scored 3 good goals.
Yes, he did his job as a striker. So the thing about the goals they scored, the first 2 specifically, the first touches he had with those balls were the goal, because those first touches kept him in a position to like score the perfect goal, which he did. Now, Nketiah is a very good striker. Every good Arsenal player would know that. He's very physical, he's agile, and he's a top-notch striker. However, Gabriel Jesus' impact in the game is second to none.
But last week, Gabriel Jesus not show.
Yes.
Now, waiting that they try let us know. Be say that last week Chelsea hide Gabriel Jesus. Yes. Because this team now a small team.
Yes.
Gabriel Jesus won't show himself. Say he sabi play. Yes. Now last week, what you feel say happen last week compared to this week? When Gabriel Jesus not fit play last week and he can't play this week.
Coaches, number one, coaches are different, and the impact of a coach is always will determine the outcome of the game. They all know that Gabriel Jesus is not the kind you can take for levity. You can't take it for granted. So they had to put a lot of, you see, it's more or less like when you observe that Chelsea match, when he's with the ball, he's always choked up one way or the other. Martinelli is always choked up one way or the other. Saka, even after coming back from injury, he didn't play well, but at least you go see two people where they fall good, give and back up, back to back. So the mentality against Chelsea was different totally, and the coach, the coach is a very experienced person. So even if he's losing some games, he will try to prove some points when playing some teams, and we are very good rivals. That's just one thing. So he will never put his own integrity at stake when it comes to the likes of Arsenal. So I guess that game was just how it came. And
one last time before you go, one advice for your team and one advice for your coach.
So I don't think I have any advice for the team. Then my main reason for saying that is this: the team from afar looks like more or less, let's say, a family. If you see them celebrate goals together, even those on bench, you'll be able to relate. Like this is real love. This is teamwork. And if you observe Arsenal deeply, a couple of games ago, while the captain was leaving, Odegaard, he handed the captain band to, I think, Saka. Afterwards, he actually handed it maybe to another person in another game. That shows the love within the team itself, that anybody can be a leader, anybody can be a potential leader.
But I don't feel say all club get that thing.
No, not all club. Some people take hierarchy in teams. I got here first, and then you have to be the senior. I have to do this. I have to do that. In Arsenal, it's not like that. Odegaard came probably, let's say, with 3 years or 4 years now, and he became captain. Yes, there might be hierarchy, but the most important thing is that shred of leadership in every individual. And my message to my coach is, he needs to take more chances by bringing people in from the bench, so that when the main players have injuries, we will always have someone to replace that space. It doesn't mean the person will play effectively like who is just to that area, but at least the person will do an 80% job of what is expected. Now, for example, Saka had injury. It was very difficult for us to fill in that space. Although Fabio would do his best, but nevertheless, it can't be like the original. Saka is original. Anybody filling that space Nelson is also trying, but it can't be. It can't look like the original. So it needs to take more chances by the players on bench, bring them in, try to put them up to speed. The likes of Smith Rowe, the likes of Eleni, even though they just got back from injury, some of them. So that's just it. It needs to take more chances and bring them back into the team, integrate them so that they can all play as one, even when the need comes.
No, my brother, una don't hear according to waiting talk. You say now football, anything they happen. Arsenal they top today, not miss it, they not go down tomorrow. Chelsea they down tomorrow, not miss it, they not go.
No, Arsenal they come out to. Now landlord, I don't tell you.
If they claim they Arsenal and landlord, when now football it be anything they happen for football. Now football, anything can happen. Arsenal fit go down, they fit remain at top. Depending on how they take play, depending on how the zeal where they get. Hey my people, Arsenal match don't finish. And they tell una make una they like, they share, they subscribe to Viewingcenterng. No cost una anything to the like, to the share, to subscribe. In case we post any video, una go to see us.
Tap that plus button. Yes,
exactly.
Subscribe.
Very important.
My people,
we see you next week.
from the central midfield. Oh